Recording in progress.
Hi,
Hey, how are you?
good.
One second here. Just setting this up.
Yeah, I hear you.
What? We'll do it. Oh, some other people did show up. I thought we were all by ourselves there. No one else wanted to paint this one. Oh, anyway. Let's see. We got a minute or two left. No, we are 1 minute, but some people are perfectly on time all the time. So
Well, the first time I came in early, and I'm not doing that again.
yeah, you just sit there for the longest time, and
Yeah.
there's you never know which. Everybody gets to look at you.
Yeah, well,
Well, I
Yeah.
do, but I just came back.
I prefer not to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, is
Usually,
it hard for you to hook up if we're on?
what was that?
I mean, if we get real early, too many, is it hard for you to hook up yourself?
Sometimes when you get here too early, yeah, there is a problem.
That's what I
That's
thought.
what sometimes I have to restart, uh, kick everybody out and start again before I can get in. But not lately. I mean, you guys have been pretty good on timing and stuff. You learn pretty quick that you don't want to get here too early because you're just, no one's here. And I'll give you all the attention, and then you'll just feel embarrassed. You just anyway. Let's see. We got a few minutes to kill here for give people a chance to show up and stuff. Last week, this is what we painted. We painted a little girl in the swimming pool. It looks better farther away than it does close, I must say. Color wise, everything. I did not change any colors that were on the list there. So, but I did find a lot of reflective colors, to tell you the truth, though, that add a lot of color to this thing. It's up in the hair, this back hair. There's a lot of reflective water and under her nose and little side of her face. You can't see it very well, but there is a lot of blue reflecting up into her and stuff. That's why I tried to get in there and without making it muddy. I mean, because it's really tough to put blue in there against oranges and stuff like that and get them to play well together. So you got to be really, precise about putting in your marks. So, and I used a lot of palette knife up here in the top area. And that's only like, really three colors. It's basically really two colors. It's just phthalo green and alizarin, or phthalo green and blue mixed with white. And that's the whole thing, is just more on the green side, a lot more on the green side, a little lighter. And then that's about it. So I'll be putting that back away to dry away. It might take a while.
Well, you definitely have the touch because I tried to get the darker colors and then it just didn't look right.
You know, you just put them in, just close your eyes, put them in and run. That's all I do.
Well, I don't know. She just looked really dark and gray on one side, and then trying to make that transition.
That
I
richness.
couldn't get it to work, so
Yeah,
thought maybe I'd try a glaze, after it dries.
you can always do that. You can always do that too.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can always glaze it after it dries and probably get the colors back in there too. I just was pretty careful about how I layered them, so I wasn't really putting too many colors over blue or near blue or purple, greens and stuff. After I had them in there, I just kind of, they were in, and I'll work over here and leave those guys alone. Because you touch them a lot and it just kind of muddies up the thing really quickly. And trying to get the oranges in the skin right too. The red oranges. Nancy, you were doing pretty well. You got a lot of light. You put in a lot of light into her side of her face there, and that was really good. I just think you probably need to get a mid. I think you got the bright right. I think you got a little bit more midtones, oranges and reds,
okay.
skin tones get in there. But I think you got the whole thing. You just got to adjust.
Well, nothing's been blended or remotely.
Well,
it was just put on there, and then I was doing it all in basically 3 hours.
Good job. That's a good 3 hours session there.
Yeah, it was. It was a very intense session.
You got to go fast. Got to get it done. Get out of here. Anyway, we got an easy one today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just a dog and some flowers.
Right.
You paint one flower on this thing, one tulip, and you can paint all of them. I mean, it's pretty simple. That pink, we come up with that pink for the tulips, and you just got to make some adjustments with distance and things like that. It's not too bad. This guy's pretty simple, just a kind of a blue gray, and then we got our dog. This photo came from Molly, our friend. I think she was supposed to be here. I think maybe she couldn't make it, but this is Molly's photo of her dog out there in Sequim, Washington. A lot of people say it's Squirm. That's if you live there, you can call it Squirm. But I think it's Sequim, Washington, where they have a lot of tulip festivals going on. So we'll be working on that today.
Must be gorgeous there.
It is. You should go see that place when you get a chance.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Take advantage of Molly living out there. That's a pretty nice place.
It reminded me with the glass houses and stuff behind it.
Yeah.
It looked like the Netherlands where my sister used to live, because you would see the windmill and the glass houses and the tulips. So I was surprised. It's in Washington. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Pretty sure. Don't hold me together. That's where I'm saying it was. That's Molly's not here to protect me to say, yes, it is. I took that picture. That's her dog. Well, old dog too. So let me see if I can pull it up.
That's the same dog that you did the gouache painting of when you were there?
No, that's the dog before him.
Oh.
So, yeah. Let me see if I can find. Oh man, I saved it in here. Where is it? Where's my picture? I'm gonna have to go grab it. Doggone it! I mean, I just saved it.
No pun intended. Doggone it.
All right, hold on. I gotta go grab it from my.
We're degenerating into puns. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. One good pun.
Yep.
Let me see if it shows up here. Come on. No. Come on. Man, bad day here. My God. Does not want to get it. Let's see where it went.
No retrieving the retriever.
I cannot retrieve my damn retriever. I can't believe it.
Couldn't help yourself.
You know, without going all the way back and digging into some other stuff, you know,
Yeah.
I cannot believe it. It's just like that sometimes that sorry. There it is. Okay. Okay, Jesus. So much just for this dog.
Well, at
All
least
right.
it wasn't for the flowers.
Yeah, I know we need it for the flowers. I got to talk to you about it. So here we go. Try it again. I don't have the black and white version of it because didn't come through either. So we will go with this one and just be lucky we have something to show. Anyway, we'll start right here. Yeah, it's a pretty good shot. It's nice because the dog's not, looking directly at us. That is one of the things about doing dog portraits and stuff like that. You get so many of these dogs look just they want them directly looking at you, and I go, you really don't want that. You want looking off, and like they normally are. I mean, it's just makes for me for a better painting. When they're looking just so directly at you, it's just such a portrait. It's just not as much fun to do. Maybe that's all it is. I'm just like to have fun when I paint. So here we go. Lots of tulips there. But the thing is, the color, if you get the front half of the painting of all those tulips, if you can get half of them done, you'll be pretty good. They are just like, we're only going to be using like 2 or 3 colors on those guys. And the bottom ones are the only ones that really need to be done. And the ones in the back are just like dots. We're going to end up being a little more dotty. And then the dog itself, we're going to probably limit ourselves down to colors and things. We're going to have the sky, of course, blue, reflecting into his coat behind his ear and some other spots in some of the shadow fur. But that value is going to be pretty much the same as some of the browns. And that's the nice thing about looking this way, because we can keep these values. You keep these values tight, you can get a lot of color into a kind of a boring subject. I mean, not a boring subject, but when the color, it's not real colorful. You can add a lot of color to it yet. Because he's going to be basically just transparent oxide and green. That's all he's going to be pretty much. And then we'll have some of the blue sky coming in. Then we'll probably bring some of the red in from the flowers, reflective light into him. And that'll be it. So I'm done. You guys have fun with this. Value-wise, yeah, a lot of reds are are on the dark scale. They are always going to be down here, around the 9s and 8s areas. The dog itself, you could definitely take him and put him in. Yeah, his values of his darks are definitely, and I'm going to try to go to probably 7.5 for these darker areas. Nose, of course, way down there on the 10s areas, but everything else is going to be right about here. And then the midtones probably going to be a step to 5s for most of the other stuff. And then highlights, going to try not to go to 1. We'll try to stay closer to 2 As you can tell, the sky itself is probably 3s and 4s at the most. So that should help us there. So yeah, maybe we can keep him at a 3. Two. It's going to end up being 2, but I try to keep him. Don't let him jump too much, because they flatten out the color flattens out if you go too bright. You don't get any color in there. So you got to have color in those highlights to create fur and stuff. So this would be kind of fun because dogs are nothing like tulips, and so we're gonna have some fun painting some things here, making them go together. Anything else? Any other questions?
No.
Okay. Who's here? Who's that? Lynette? Any questions, Lynette?
Oh, I'm here. Yeah. Just looking at the background there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get that windmill thing.
Yeah, that's not going to be a selling point to the painting at all.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I would say any of that stuff back there does not need to have any love at all. Even the greenhouse, hey, you got enough stuff behind his head or behind his back there, and little things if you want to put something there. I mean, if it calls for it, fine. I mean, we'll leave it open, because it's nothing but the color is nothing but putting some of the sky, running a stroke of sky over half that thing. That's all it is. That greenhouse is nothing but reflecting some of the sky. So you already put the green down, and then you put a little bit of the purple gray down there on top of it, and you're done. I like that. So if you need it, we need it. And if you want to put that, windmill in, go ahead. If you want to put in a regular windmill too, a Dutch windmill, hey, that might be better. I don't know if it's,
let's do that.
Okay, I'll look it up and send it to you. I was just gonna say, for me, it's not a big selling point. It's not gonna. It's going to be the flowers. It's going to be that. That's not something I'd want to, bet on that somebody would like that. I mean, it's not going to help the drawing or the design at all. So, yeah, let's put, if you want to make it an eagle, you can make it an eagle or something. Put something else in there. We'll put some other stuff up there. Definitely is going to be, maybe some nicer clouds or something back there. Maybe that will help, bring some life to the sky, so it's not too flat back there. But let's see what happens. We've got lots to take care of with this dog and stuff. All right. Let's get busy then. I don't know if I should say this, but we did have some sad news happen. Everybody knows that Anne Marie was fighting with cancer there.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, she passed away yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just tried to get a hold of her and she didn't respond. I wondered.
Yeah, she hasn't been feeling very well these last few weeks. They said she had a really great Easter. So a lot of friends showed up at her place, and she was feeling good. And then after that, it's just took its course pretty fast. So I just wanted to pass it
That
along.
bad.
Yeah, there'll be some funeral arrangements coming up, but just wanted to let you all know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, she was
so
a good. She was a good friend to us. So good, really sweet lady.
Really, yeah.
Yeah,
Came to a lot of the live workshops.
she did. She was so much fun.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very happy.
She fought
What a
a
good
long
person.
battle too.
That was a tough one. Yeah, that poor girl.
Yeah.
I mean, it couldn't happen to a nicer person, right?
I know.
Jesus, that's the way it goes. Shit. Anyway, let's go. Let's go paint. Sorry, sorry to bring that on you now, but I kind of forgot. I wanted to mention it.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you for telling us.
yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate it, even
yeah. Well, you
though
know,
bummer.
definitely. My regular stuff here in our thing. We got the big brush, big ideas. Some synthetics will come in really handy for those carving out those tulips. So good synthetics will be able to do that. You can get a smaller one here. And then the bristle brush, definitely these guys are great for fur. You know, when you need to get soft, dry fur too. I mean, when you moving these guys, you know, are going to do half the work. Always going to be a knife in there for something, and a razor for something else. So that's about it. Put these things away. Let me wipe that down and get this picture back up. All right. All right. You know, like I was mentioning, I was going to try and, you know, I've been into this trying to limit down my colors, you know, and I'm finding that on these white goldens like this guy, you can get those guys painted pretty easily with just transparent oxide and either blue or green, depending on the you know, shadows and things like that. You know, sometimes so we're gonna mix up those colors and break them down. You're gonna find in the greens, sorry, let me grab the picture. Some of these greens and things like that are gonna be really close to what phthalo green and oxide red. And then the only thing is you are not going to get these oxide red will not make this red, these tulips. So that's going to be our specialty color. So let's start off with transparent oxide. We'll paint out the dog colors. I'm going to put out a couple pieces of transparent oxides, maybe 4, and just I'm going to do phthalo greens mixed in first, and then do it with blue. Phthalo green again. I'm just going to bring it in a little bit in by itself because it will just, like we always mention, it will just take over this color. Yeah, it's getting close already. That was a good amount of color too. Starts to darken up and then goes right to green. There we go. That's I know I'm not going any farther than that. I just want this brown, green like color there. Then this one, I'm just going to clean my knife and just steal from that pile a little bit and keep it on the brown side. So that's all I have to do. So easy mix, just steal from the other pile, the green from the other pile a little bit. So you do have a nice big jump. So they really do feel they're going to be really different when we add white to them. The next,
Can I interrupt? I had to run out, so I missed what are these colors, please?
These are transparent oxide red and green. If you have burnt sienna, that would work too.
Okay.
I didn't tell you guys my colors, did I? I kind of just jumped into this thing because I kind of got a little distracted there. Sorry about that. Colors. Yeah, we got transparent oxide, red there. Got phthalo green. We got blue. We got cobalt blue hue. We got alizarin crimson. We got light oxide red, which I'm not sure we're going to be using. We do have some ochre. You never know. We could do some ochre and white, maybe for some of the lights. I got cad orange here and cad red light, and then cad yellow light and a bunch of white. Not sure I should put out more white. So that's blue and transparent oxide. And this is going to be oxide, transparent oxide in blue. Just a little more oxide, I think. All right. Gonna need a couple other colors too while we're here. Looking at the sky, we're gonna go with blue and light oxide red. So just a little oxide red and blue. A lot stronger in my blue, so it just kind of just overwhelmed it there pretty easily. I need some more blue out. More blue with this. The sky's definitely gonna be a ton of blue in it. I mean, ton of white too added to it. But these guys will be good for the nose, and could end up being, in places in the shadows and stuff. So it's always gonna have some good stuff there. You might find it in the eyes.
James, it's Renee.
Hey, Renee, what you need?
Hey, the last pile there, that blue, what are you mixing with that blue?
This light oxide red.
Okay. And then to the left of it, is that light oxide red just going more to the light oxide?
This is transparent oxide red.
Okay. And to the right of that?
Blue and transparent oxide. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, you said right.
Yeah. You're just leaning them one way or the other, correct?
Yeah. This is on the big blue side. This is on the red side.
Gotcha. Thank you.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah. And hopefully they'll do it. Hopefully they'll get some of the nose and some stuff into it. But these colors should work out really well. Let's knock them down. When you get them there, we're going to split these piles. I might add more green to that too. Now I'm thinking about, well, at some point I'm going to, because I know it can be that green. If you put enough phthalo into it, it will be this really comparable to this green we have here.
What are we adding green to?
It would be to this very first one, but I was gonna get it to the value about 7. Let's go 7 first. So it's about half and half. Yeah, see, this is gonna be this is gonna be dog color anyway. So let's leave it here because this is also dog color. This will come in. It doesn't not look like it. Let's get to the next one. Yep, transparent oxide. And that does not look like it. Closer though. A lot closer. That's going to be in the midtones. So maybe this one has to go a little more red yet. I'm going to add just a little more red to it to gray it out a little bit more. There you go. And the next value change, that'll fit a lot better. Now, these will be cooler versions of these colors. Boy, it didn't add much white, and that really jumped. But I guess that's right. There's your beige version or your gray version of it. And then this should gray out pretty nice with enough white. Oh, that would have been way too much. So basically, we just got a cool version of our brown and a warm version of these colors, basically cools and warms. And yeah, as you can see, that's all over that dog. This color knocked down to, like we said, about 3. So pure white, and add just a little bit of this to it. You should get really functional fur. All those colors should work out really well. What I was mentioning about the tulips, we'll get to in a second.
Okay, I'm not getting that color. This is the
Which one?
one just before what you're doing here. The peach. It looks like peach.
That one?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
is what are the basics?
Burnt sienna or transparent oxide.
Okay.
And blue. Just a little bit of blue into it. Just a little bit. Mostly transparent oxide or burnt sienna. You can start to see that value is going to, if I lighten that up enough, that should be really close to the sky. This one should be the sky. Should be sky. Listen to me. Listen to me. You want that? Sometimes your color, you got to talk to your colors. That's definitely not where I was going. I'm going to be in between these two. That's okay. Definitely half and half mix of those two should get it close. Yeah.
I must need more blue in mine. Mine don't look anything like that.
Yeah, I did. This one has a lot of blue in it. In fact, I'm not even going to have a dark blue right there. I just wiped it all out using it. That's okay. I gotta make a couple other greens and stuff too yet. We need a couple more purples for and some greens, and then our reds. Let's do this. I need to cut back here and do phthalo green and alizarin. This color is, keep it very dark. So it's going to be on the alizarin side mostly. Probably could use a bigger pile too, but I was just. This is going to fit in to the shadows of all these tulips and everything. So we're going to be putting this color down early in the painting and working our way up. I'm thinking this purple here, it can end up being that stuff too. So it might be a better solution than the blue and alizarin, or blue and light oxide. Okay.
What was that? Alizarin and blue?
No. This is phthalo green and alizarin.
Oh, phthalo green. Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to get that purple.
Me too, Kathleen.
Keep working. Keep working. Don't quit.
I always struggle by myself. I love watching you all struggle.
Oh, that's so nice.
Isn't it nice?
Word.
I'm so mean.
I'm
Oh,
just,
that's tricky. What the heck?
yeah.
What did you just do there?
What? I knew anything.
Yeah, no, wait a minute.
I took it from the very first pile. Remember I was saying about this pile being
Yeah.
green?
Uh-huh.
And so I just took a piece of phthalo green,
Okay.
really push it up.
Oh.
This gets pretty close to some of our tulip greens right off the bat. Um,
James, I'm sorry, that green pile that you're mixing in right now, is
Yeah.
that phthalo green and white only? What is
no,
No, no.
it came from over here.
Here.
Came
See,
from the
that's why I
very
was saying,
front
what? Wait a minute.
It's just basically transparent oxide, a little transparent oxide with green, phthalo green.
Okay, thank
This
you.
is usually what happens when you just mix it on its own. But today and today only, it worked, came out pretty well. So this is going to be our green, and it's going to go in over top of these guys. These guys, and
Oh.
it should get. I should get a nice variety of color. This might. I might have to brighten this up too. So
Yeah.
I need to get some yellow in here, and I'm going to go with ochre. Let me see if ochre does anything with it, and if not, it will have to be cad. Yeah, that worked out. It'll be
Yep.
white, but
So all those are going to go on top of the shadow colors.
yeah,
Okay.
and it's going to create a bunch of. It's going to create a bunch of green,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and we won't have to do too many. We won't have. When we're just going to let the viewer believe we really worked hard mixing these colors.
Yep.
And we thought about all the colors in the rainbow when we made these. I'm going to do one with I'm going to keep going with this one pile here too a little bit. I'm looking at some of the tulip, the bulbs that have not bloomed yet. And I'm going, man, green and orange. I'm thinking green and orange might do that. Okay, that will do it. That's going to come, when I hit this with just some white on the values, I'm going to take all these guys down to 7s too. I should have everything I need except for the reds. This guy's, we're probably going to take these guys. These guys are going to go in. I think this comes down to sky color. That'll be work out fine too.
These are Holland tulips, correct?
Yes, ma'am, probably.
It sure looks like those colors,
Yeah, it could be. I was thinking that it might have came from Molly, the photo. And that then it would be out in Washington. But it could definitely, I could be wrong, which, it's been happening a lot.
Well, no, they actually, most everybody gets their bulbs from Holland. So you are probably right.
Probably both right.
Mm-hmm. How about that?
Holland, Michigan?
No, the Netherlands.
Holland, Michigan's a big bulb producer too.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to put
got them from originally
put it
from the
past.
Netherlands. So yeah.
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 Don't
All
you have a class in Holland? Or you have had one?
I had a workshop there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought.
Yeah, that's where I bought a bunch of tulip bulbs once.
Were they blooming when you were there?
No. I was late summer.
Oh,
Definitely not.
They would not bring me in for any good times.
you never know. You make
Oh.
a name now, you probably will get to.
Well, now that you're painting a dog in tulips, I bet you anything you'll get an invite.
They damn well should.
That's right. I mean,
Their loss.
we should all promote these paintings.
You guys are doing a great job, I must say, in all your paintings, though. There are some beautiful ones coming out of the class, and really, my hat's off to you guys for diving in and taking them on.
Whether or
Well,
not we finish it is
painting-
another story.
I was going to say that painting that you saddled, so to speak, saddled them with on Saturday with
Oh.
the dog and the horse and the Indian and the tree, and I was like, oh my god.
It is a pain in the butt. And, you know,
Okay.
I was chomping at the bit because of, they did such a great job the week or winter before here, doing that cowgirl and horse and dogs. I mean, oh yeah, you could probably do this. They could do that. They'll do this. Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different. It's not quite as easy for some reason because it's full side of a horse and stuff. Just takes a lot of work. I'm just making up another orange
Yeah.
here too, just because of
They
that.
need it.
This went a little green, so I'm putting back some orange back into it.
Yeah, it needs to be brighter. You're right.
Yeah, just a few spots. This should do it. That should get me. It's either that or I got to put cad yellow into it. I might have put cad yellow into it. All right. And I might have to do that with this, but it's always good to have a few variations. But that should be, now it looks really green, but that's underneath here. It might be, yellow greens. We're leaving it. I got to get all the reds in here yet. All right. Oh, one of the reds, I got cad red. We do have cad red medium. Cad red medium. I mention that. I didn't say it. But cad red medium with just a touch of blue in it. We're gonna try that. And then we'll do alizarin. And maybe some we'll see, maybe some cad red medium in that too. Alizarin's too strong, not too dark on its own anyway. See if I can richen it up. And then we'll cut it with some white. Trying to get these
Did you add the blue yet?
pinks. I added it to this one. And
Yeah.
just so gotta add some white to it now and lighten it up. It might end up being too warm. That's a nice, might be just on, this is really close to some of the back, the flat parts of the tulips, the ones that are the back of them, of some of the petals. Right in the middle sections of more, and they're not totally opened up.
What are we adding? I'm sorry, to the red.
Okay, I just added white. This red is cad red medium, not red light.
I have that. Yeah.
Okay, good. Just that and just a little bit of white. I added a little bit of blue, but it didn't do anything, so I'm just gonna leave it. I don't think you'd need it. Over here, though, I did alizarin and cad red medium, trying to get the pink. We're gonna shoot for it a few different ways because we want this to be interesting.
I mean, I think pink's really hard to get with cads, to be honest with you.
So the alizarin will get us there.
Yeah, it's close. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just too cool on its own.
All right.
And I was shooting. It doesn't get quite as rich, but I also have a color up my sleeve for you.
Do you have a quinacridone?
Oh, there you go.
I know my flowers, Jim.
Try that. This is the one thing that when you do paint flowers,
Yeah.
you get colors that you don't
Yep.
normally get.
Gotta get those.
Yeah. So quinacridone rose deep.
Mm.
That's this color.
Yep.
I'm just gonna cut it with white to see what the base color was gonna look like after that. Just a little bit of white into it. That's too much. Just to get it to the right value and see if it's gonna be too cool. Yeah, it's gonna be just slightly cool. So I'm gonna put some mid regular CAD into it, just like I did there. There you go. That's a rich off color. Ah, it's really close. This is really close to what we need. So it would have been quinacridone rose with oxide red mixed in. You can see this is alizarin in the same mix and how dead that color is compared to how rich this color is.
I don't have the anachromon rose.
Then you just got to go with the alizarin, lady. I'm sorry. You got to. I know. I never asked for it. I never. You didn't have it on the list.
That's because it's a flower. That's why you didn't ask for it.
I know. I didn't think. I didn't. I never know what I'm going to paint ahead of time.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I would have asked probably. But I would say.
I'm a flower painter, so I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Well-
like the rose better than the red too for
Yeah.
flowers.
If you had to go with that, you might go with it without green in it.
Hey, Lynette, do
You
you
might
have
want to just go by itself.
quinacridone magenta?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Gonna try another direction for you.
Yeah. You got a alizarin though, right?
I got alizarin.
Listen,
Well,
Dad.
that's okay. That's fine. We're not, alizarin still makes a decent pink when it comes all the way up. So you can get these colors here and that'll work. Nope. Just don't tell them, you didn't have the right colors, just
James,
make them live
with the quinacridone rose.
Quinacridone.
Yeah. Did you add anything besides white to that? I just found mine. I had to hunt.
Oh, I added some CAD red medium to it.
Oh, okay.
And that's what these are alizarin and CAD red mediums up there.
All right.
Quinacridone rose. And that's just alizarin by itself. You might be able to use it.
Okay.
If you
That's
had to do that.
Quinn.
I mean, I wouldn't go alizarin by itself, but you probably could go, put a little CAD into it and you'll get one of these colors. And that'll work out just as well. I'm not gonna paint it only that color anyway.
Hey, James, what value are we shooting for on those reds?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is a good one. I just kind of just did it and I didn't even think about it. Right in here, probably around a 5.
Okay, thank you.
5. You're going to need a dark version of it too. I mean, just for the insides and tips. But the base color probably is going to be more in here. Just 5, 6 a little bit, and then the outside petal that's not colored and stuff. It hasn't opened up yet. Probably down lighter. It's going to be a lot lighter. Also, gosh, I'm going to do this too. Mix more of my greens with a little red, pink. Oh man, this is a great color. This would be great for the outsides of those. Some of the greens, right to the stems and stuff like that. Just a little pink from these guys added into these bright greens, yellow greens we have. They usually make a nice, really, really good color. So that's good. All right, I'm going to go through the colors. Okay. dog colors. These do not look anything like rose colors at all. But we start off with phthalo green and transparent oxide up here. This is the green side. This is the transparent oxide side. I didn't even mix these guys to the light version of these guys yet. Sorry, 1 second. We got them at 7 right now, a little bit 7-ish right now. But we got to take them down to probably a 3. So it's going to be more white than anything else. And a little gnome in this one left over. Just put them in the lights. I gotta get some more white out. Sorry about this. I forgot all about that. You start getting on the flowers. I kind of forgot all about some of the colors mixed up before. I paint so many dogs, I just don't even worry about it. But for you guys, let's get there. Because we didn't even get, I think we can get the sky too. These purples and stuff would be nice to have these guys as a second chance. I think so. These guys are going to come up to about a 3. Right now, they are going to be probably close to it. So you can see this color, kind of how it grays out a little bit. And that will start being in there. As you can see, just a hair dark. One more step. There we go. And then the red side, same thing. A little cool. This one, just a little bit of nothing to it, a little bit too, you never know. It's a little bit dead. This one's just a touch. No, leave that, and then get these guys down here. These guys, when you get them up to about 3 or 4, they just got to match these guys, and they will come to. That's the phthalo green. Might not be anywhere. Then the purple version. A lot closer than I thought it was going to end up being. All right. Maybe they could end up being the flowers. They're going to be someplace. We got a lot of background colors and stuff, so they could have some fun back there. All right. Yeah, over here we have blue and light oxide red. Don't have one here made up. This is the blue side. That is the red side coming down. Could end up being the nose. A lot of the nose type things. I might have to mix up some more because we could use it probably in some of the shadows of these tulips to help really get good things going. I want to lay that color down dark and then just bring the leaves right on top of it. That should work. Over here we have phthalo green and alizarin coming down the blue side, the phthalo green side, the alizarin side. I'm going to cheat this guy over too. I'm going, maybe I can, I'm thinking if on the green, I might be able to get this in there, you know, have some fun, really weave it into these, some of these leaves and stuff, petals. Could be fun. Over here we have basically phthalo green and transparent oxide. We basically have this color on the very green side. This has just a little bit of transparent oxide in it. And we have white. Then I went over here to pick a piece of it, and I think I just added ochre to it. Just took a little ochre, added it in here, and white. Got these colors here. Over here, I took this color and I just added cad orange to it. What I was looking for was some of the stems and some of the ones that haven't been opened up yet. It didn't get quite there, so I kept added some more orange to it, and then brought them down.
How did you get the brownish one right there?
These bottom ones,
Yeah.
they are just from these greens here, these light greens. I just took a little pink from the
pink. Okay.
and then brought it in.
All right.
Just basically pink and green mixing together. These guys might end up in the dog too. Look at what this guy did. That's a gorgeous color. You know, that could definitely be in the ears and some of that fur. You know, and then try to find it into the tulips too. We tried to come up with a few different kind of reds for these tulips that could really be vibrating. I did try cad red medium with I think this is just cad red medium with just a little bit of alizarin in it, and this is with a lot more alizarin in it, and brought them down. Didn't do too much, but it wasn't like the right, it was close. It's close, and one of the things is, as long as you are in the right value and temperature, you'll be fine. You don't have to have the exact color. But I had some quinacridone deep, rose deep, and added it in by itself with just a little bit of cad red medium, and that worked out really well. That came up really, really close. Over here, this is just alizarin by itself, so I'm trying to see what that would do. Didn't do quite as much as I thought it would. You might be able to put in, maybe if I went with a cad red light to it, I don't know. Doesn't really do anything. It got better, but it's not perfect. It's not close enough. We're close enough for government work, though. So there we have it. Got our first part done. Color-wise, I'm gonna go with light oxide red. Because of the sky, I'd rather have it be this. I don't want this turning too gray. This is already gray. And if I put mix it in transparent oxide into it, it's going to turn kind of gray. And then it won't be quite as appealing. So I'd rather have the colors cleaner. I think that color won't disturb the other colors as much as adding yellow to them. So let me get everything set up. And you guys got any colors you need help with?
I could never get a good purple. I know you use oxide and blue, right?
Light
oxide red.
Yeah, light oxide red and blue.
It
That's
looks
that's
like yours.
that's always going to be a warm purple. And
Maybe I don't put enough oxide in it.
yeah, if it stays, it's on the blue side. Definitely, it's you need more red into it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
then it can go warm too on you if you go too much to the other side. So we will see. Let me bring this down. I can bring you guys in a little bit tighter. There we go. And I'll try to keep the photo in there. All right. Clean oil will be good. New painting must be clean oil. Change the oil. All right, here we go.
How often do you change your oil, like for cleaning your brushes?
Baby oil? You mean?
Yeah.
I don't. It usually goes away after I clean it. I mean, usually,
It all goes to the bottom, you mean?
yeah, I don't have a whole lot out,
Oh.
and so it kind of runs right through it really quick, just wiping it off. And I go through it pretty quickly.
And you don't have to get rid of it?
No, it's just.
I must
Come
have
on, it's baby oil.
myself.
All you gotta do is find a baby and slap it on the butt with it. That's all you gotta do.
I've been dumping it on the campfire.
Yeah, it go. That's
you
okay. Get rid of it.
Kathleen, if you let it sit out, all the junk paint settles to the bottom and you got clean oil.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I've
can reuse
tried
it.
to like siphon it off, but I don't know.
It's baby oil. It's not a big deal.
Oh dear.
It's not like you're not gonna burn your house down or anything, which is
No,
good.
I just want it clean because my colors get mucky. It seems like in a hurry.
Oh, well, you should be. I don't clean my brush out while I'm painting.
You don't? I
No,
don't know how you do that
I just pull it out with my
with your
thing.
paper towels.
Paper towels. That's all you do.
I think I put too much on my brush.
Yeah, you might. You gotta
Some
save that
people be
stuff.
like, James. Maybe by the time I'm 80.
There you go. Shoot for it. Something to shoot for.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. That is not gonna be good. That'll be a nice dark spot in the sky. Let's even it up then. Yeah. All right. Even that sky out. At least I'll get the value about right. Let's go. Going to bring them down just a little bit lower than the line there. That's going to be the background line, the horizon line. So I'm just going to bring them down so his back comes out face wise. Let's go about a little bit over 3 inches, I think. His tail can almost touch the other side, so I don't have to worry about that. All right. The nice thing about this one, after you have the dog drawn in, you're done, All right. Let's see. Let's make here. This is just going to be a square. His head's pretty square, so I'm just going to do a square. Just a little bit over 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches, 2.5 inches, like a little bit bigger. There we go. And just a little bit of a box in the front here for his snout. Gonna put his eyes right about just under, if I made a square like this, probably about 3/4, a little bit right around 3/4, put his eyes right underneath that line. So his eyes would go down. Like I said, just a little box at the end here, coming in. Got that split in his nose there, so his nose will be right in the front here. His tongue could be pre-acronome. There we go.
And there's that perpetual smile of a golden.
Beautiful, isn't it? Man,
Oh,
there you got it. I love those guys. Makes it easy to paint.
Yeah, they're just beautiful dogs. Great temper.
They
Yeah.
are. I think my eyes balls out a little bit. Should be there. Got a little bit of thing, and then ear. Ear comes in this way. That would help. Yeah, let's get it close.
Hey, James, did
Yeah,
you
man.
say what you toned with and what you're drawing with?
Yeah, I toned with light oxide red with oil,
Okay,
and then rubbed it in. Just rubbed it in here,
okay,
and that's what I'm drawing with too.
thank you.
No worries. I just draw it in like that because it makes it simple. Nice pig. He's a heck of a pig. I got that eye in there too far away. There you go. They got a lot smaller eyes. I always end up having to redo the eyes so much because they just they always feel bigger than they are.
My sketch of this dog, the eyes are too big, and so he looks sort of more like a cat. He's a cartoon.
Really, I always mention that. Yeah, they are so easy to become Scooby Doo.
Yep, I'm like, okay, this is not working. I'll have to not worry about it.
Well, the good thing about this photo that we're going to be working with here in a minute, yeah, it's just we don't really have to deal with too much, but one side. We don't have his feet. You have to deal with feet.
No feet. Yeah.
No feet. You just got a bunch of flowers to paint. Bunches of flowers, and hey, they got to be exact, too. So no, I'm just kidding. That's his neck is probably going to be. That looks, yeah, okay. Another problem. When I draw from a side view, perspective wise, if you turn that like that, he shrinks down. So, oh boy, now I get in front of it, I go, oh man, I think that no wonder it wasn't working. Let me change that around a little bit. Couple minutes, couple strokes.
Glad you fixed that ear. That was driving me nuts.
Yeah, it's just a triangle. I always start off with a triangle anyway. I had a lot of stuff not coming in far enough. Okay. A little bit better. I think that'll be better. I can deal with that.
Well, speaking of dogs, I have to go deal with it right now.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We'll
Keep
wait.
painting.
We'll wait.
No, keep painting.
Well, we won't be painting for an hour. You know, we're just whip it out at the last second. That's what we do here. You know, get his whole body in here. I need about right there. And the tail, heavy tail, right to there. And this might need to come in just another half inch. So yeah, that line is probably good. This will be fun. I'm just going to white out his head a little bit where I don't can sort of see where he's going. All right. The side of his nose right there. That means that'll be his top of his nose, just right there. Everything else drops down into that. So this might come out just a little bit wider. Look at that spot there. All right.
He looks like he's looking for his sheep.
Yeah, I put a couple dabs back in here, and it popping up, popping up in the air. I got a few sheep back there, right? Sheep herder. And then, if you wanna, you guys can put all the stuff back there you want. You can.
Birds swooping in.
Yeah, you can do
All kinds of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you can. If you want to put the windmills in, you're happy. Go ahead. That's us. So this is about the height that we're going to bring everything in right about there.
I'll have to get my Shih Tzus in there.
You just get the tops of their heads and ears. You got it, right?
Jumping up over the tulips.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be.
Okay, you got that to do. Forget about this. We'll leave that for you to do. Give you the nice, easy one. That'd be fun, though.
They're very fluffy, so it's not that it's not that hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You're not doing multiple ones, so.
Well,
All right.
I have two, so they would be multiple.
You got. Well, yeah, you're right.
We'll have a dog. We'll have a golden and two Shih Tzus.
Oh, I dare you. Okay, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. All right. Yeah, some of the stuff in the back here, they have this, their hair comes back here to about the middle of their back here. This is like this thing they call it a hackle. All their taller, it's a little bit taller fur. and just gets kind of like a, comes in here. It's like, if they were king or wearing one of those things. This might come down a little bit lower now. Yeah, it's better. It's too high. I'll be playing with it for a while. I know we can get it. But a lot of this stuff, fur-wise, it's all going to be dashes and just twist the brush. The good thing is we don't really have a lot of muscle tone or anything like that to force us to, get darks and lights in the exact spots. So we just got to deal with, fur, some shapes and some darks. The darks are just all mid-tone, so it's not like all the colors should go pretty well together, so we should not have too much problem. So I'm just marking out a few spots here just as I go here, and where I know where to end, where I need to go. Might come back up a little higher on this back end here and there. And then the back tail. Make sure it probably breaks this here. Breaks everything. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
That tail is really fluffy.
Yeah, he has a different fluffy tail, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He has a good owner. Somebody, at least, took care of this dog. We
It
never.
looks like he's been brushed.
Yeah, no, we never brush our dogs. Oh God, they just take, they just molt on their own. They don't need any help from us. Anyway, we're gonna go with that
These
as
are
a-
cut short.
as a.
I have trouble keeping my Chihuahua brushed. There's not much to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a border collie retriever mix. Oh my gosh, did they shed. Man,
Yes.
unbelievable. I'm still finding black hair.
Yeah. Well, you have to you don't have nothing compared to two Goldens.
No, you're right. I'm sure. I can imagine. I've seen pictures of people who are, brushing out their Goldens in this giant pile that's the size of the Golden up to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get that. That's easy.
I know. No,
You could double that baby up.
yeah. My
All
Shih Tzus,
right.
my Shih Tzus don't shed. They aren't kidding. I thought they were kidding when they told me they don't shed, and I'm like, they don't. I mean, not like the other dog did. You ready? Here, the last of the treats, and no more. They get treats a lot.
Still there talking on to you, huh?
Oh man. Well, we only eat once a day, and so it's it's crazy from about 7 until we go to bed.
Is that all of you in the family or just the dogs?
I eat earlier.
Okay.
I finally learned to be alpha dog.
Oh, and his work?
Well, no, not really. But that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to eat before they do,
Ah,
but I don't always.
you're just a softie.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad about it.
Yeah. Okay, first color. We're going with phthalo green and alizarin, just because I want to get these darks in here a little bit. And there's like a path or something I think he's on in these tulips in the row here or something. So we do have a line of dark here that So I'm just going to take that, and then down in here, I'm going to work it a little darker too. I might go a little bit more phthalo green up front, but I want that path back in here a little more purple. And if I need to come back and really put in some, you know, the when I put the flowers in, if I need to make room for them, I might just erase the color when I get there. I'll know exactly what sizes and stuff I'll be dealing with on the flowers. I want to get this dark in the bottom. And just look at these patches of darks at the very bottom here. I can leave this kind of a row here that kind of, you know, there are gonna be
Tulips.
flowers at some
Mhm.
point. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can leave a little piece for them, but otherwise. And then I was saying green, bringing in the phthalo green too mix. That will help too. I mean, I see that a little bit more in this one left side of the paint thing over in here, where it's just a touch more green showing through than the purple. The purple's there, but there's just, and then over here, definitely some of the green spots. That'll help you really get that some contrast going up front here.
Mhm.
So these flowers will have a lot to play off against. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to paint them all from this angle, but I'll get a few of them in for you. I think the colors will work, so it's not a huge thing, but I want to just get this going. Again, just purple and a little phthalo green yet on my brush. Just running it out. I'm going to just run a little bit more back in here. Trying to save time on this thing when we get back here to make the right greens put back in here. All right. Just gonna pull these guys together so I don't have quite that line going through it, but nice transparency is going through here, just a color. Lower that down a little bit. So the tail doesn't have to go quite that high. Looks like I'm off anyway. I gotta bring it down. All right. Let's see. So that is. Let me see. Oh shoot. Guess I could have painted just started putting in a little bit of darkness in his nose. Yeah. a little purple in this is alizarin and green again. Just in this mouth area here. We'll start with that. A lot different than what yeah. Here, put that up a little bit higher. Yeah. All right. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep the number of colors down on the horse or the yeah, basically a horse of the golden here. So we only did phthalo green and the transparent oxide and the blue transparent oxide. So we're going to start off with the green version. Can just thin it out a little bit so it runs a little, not run, but gets in here. Little areas, I would say I could see it right away. Might be in the shadow of this flop of his ear here. That'll help. Usually that's it. Look for, exactly where that color goes first, and then your eyes will adjust when you put it in there. You adjust that color, and then when you look back at your image, that color will just kind of just comes out and starts to tell you where it can go here. It can go here. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more on the brown side, but this will be really close enough for government work for now.
So you're talking about that green?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's really on the transparent side.
Okay.
I mean, it has a little bit of green, but it's not the one where we went back in.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But when I start to put this in, you can just start to feel where it might end up being a smidgen of it. And so you start thinking about my mixing ahead of time here about what's going to really happen.
Well, I defer to you. You're the expert on the goldens, man. No question.
There we go. See? The fur. Defer this guy. I
I'm
deferred
telling you.
him.
Yeah. Totally impressed. Huh?
But that's just a good start for this color. This even though it's on the slightly green side,
Mm-hmm.
but not much. But this is then I'm going to go to the brown side, and pretty much going to go to a lot of these areas that I just did. I'm going to go a little bit more full strength in the ear. You're going to find it right around his eyes here, right around his eyebrows. And the shadows here, they're going to be very warm. And are usually this really close to this color, transparent oxide.
Yeah, I love their eyebrows.
Yeah.
My border collie mix had the eyebrows. They were great.
Just starting to dig into just a little bit of the planes of the face a little bit too.
Is this a 16 by 20 again?
Yeah, it's just a small 16 by 20.
Okay.
I'm going to even start to put in the sides, like I was just mentioning about the planes of his face. Is trying to get this shadow side coming down on the side of his nose here.
What colors are those that you're
Thi-
using?
I am using transparent oxide and just a touch of green in it, but mostly transparent oxide on this one right now. I put in the green version already. Now I'm just coming back in and getting this side. There should be some of this color in the temple here area right around there, and probably the split of his head. That line in the back goes down the middle of their head here. Yeah, it's probably just a little long, or is that short? Leave it to find it later. You don't have to make, a lot of times when I'm painting these guys too, it's more for me, it's more important to just block it in. Just block it in. You can't, find out where it's going. It's no big deal if things are off because it's just a block in. And we'll figure it out what needs to go where soon. Don't stress about things. So I got a lot of this color going in though. This is that transparent brown with just a touch of green in it. Mostly, it's almost could be transparent, or burnt sienna by itself, with this oil, just thinned out. The reason I do this too is because what I'm looking for is transparencies at this stage. I can get transparencies at this stage. The next stage, I don't have to paint those out. I can use those, use the canvas and the mix of paint and stuff, and use the thinness and thickness of the paint to get me a bunch of colors that I don't have to have, total mixes for. Okay, so this is again transparent oxide. Basically, yeah, just warming up this stuff I just put in. Like every time I put something in, it gets a little darker, a little darker. And trying to get it in this tail too. Trying to get it in ahead of time just because, it's easy to get this to work right, these paints to work right when you use them right. It's always thick over lean, right? And that's what this is. Usually your black darks are lean. So it's pretty thin. Anything with white is opaque and it's going to be thicker. And we'll be using that to do the job. All right. Let me see where else I can use that color. Since I was doing that, I didn't get in here and probably put them in where I should have put them in down in here too. Got all these purples in here. And it's putting this kind of warm green and stuff mixed in here with them. Right in here, right, and here's the bottom of the dogs. I want to darken that spot in.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, there's a big hole under there.
Yeah, I
When
didn't.
I was drawing
I,
this in, I said, "Oh, that's under the dog."
yeah,
yeah.
I did not see that either till I'm just started
Yeah.
painting. Just start going, and there's a
Well,
hole there, but that goes to China.
Yeah, it's pretty dark down there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna warm it, keep it warm
Mm-hmm.
in the warm colors, but then just keep it pretty dark. So basically just bring back the purple and put it in there, make a warm brown,
Yeah,
and work it out a little bit to the sides, and he should be fine.
yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah.
Use it some other places. We should be good. It makes it goes in all the greens anyway. So we're close to a block in already, except for we don't have any flowers done or really anything else done. But
Or sky or
yeah, well, the sky. We have the color.
Sky's easy.
Yes, the sky is easy. It's not a gotta do right ahead. So I'm just gonna kind of jump ahead here. Go to these are my cooler versions of the colors of phthalo green, and this is blue and transparent oxide. And I was thinking right here around the
Mhm.
side of his thing, just a little darker, a little. Yeah, it's not coming through. But I like the green showing through. But speaking of the green, I'm going to go make sure I have it at the bottom of the spot. There we go.
Right, there you go.
Push that in, rub it in twice, and it's good. Find a few other spots here behind the ears. And you should be coming through here. So that's phthalo green. Back to the phthalo green. Now I've just started. Now I think my darks are good enough. So let's see. My darks, I got them all in except for the greens. I don't want to get to the greens yet. As soon as I put green on green, the yellow greens into my brush, I'm gonna have to. I won't be able to go back to use it anywhere else yet. So I'm gonna paint and make sure I got all the basic stuff back in here done. I think I'm like I said. I'm gonna hit his nose with this aliz oxide red and blue. It's also pretty much the sky color. I'm just at least the one side of it. It's gonna be a little cooler on the back edge, so it's just a touch of blue in that, touch more blue. And at this value, it could be just blue right here on the side here, the front of the nose there. A little bit of the eye. Yeah, very small eye.
Blue eyes.
Yeah, again, blue eyes. Yeah, all dogs have blue eyes, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's
Mine was very golden. He was scary at night.
yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't see him at all except for his eyes. He was solid black.
That would be tough. That'd be
Oh man, it was weird.
comes out of the dark at you.
Yeah, he would just go off and I would leave like, no, don't do that. I can't see
What,
you.
at night?
Yeah,
Outside?
sometimes. Yeah, if I were not here, I usually had him on a leash when I was here in
Yeah.
the city, but if I went to visit my hometown, I didn't have him on a leash and he would disappear. He was awful. I couldn't see him. Luckily he minded me. He was
Yeah.
unlike the Shih Tzus who like to do what they want to do.
am already using a little brush just to try to clean up my work here a little bit.
Are you pushing that?
Yep,
Oh,
pushing it into the right spots, pulling it
okay.
out.
What it look like.
Yeah. Brushes go both ways. That's the thing about brushes. You can use big. So
I forget that.
yeah, I mean that's when your best fur is when you go against the grain. That's usually what happens. And that's just a big brush and do it. Don't have anything really huge here. I'm thinking about his ears again. Definitely see some blue in them. Okay, get that. That's the thing. Those little brushes, they get in your hands. They usually don't come out once. So very, very fast. You got to get them out of your hands and get to the smaller brush. Okay. This is a nice, decent block in. Really, it's not too bad. I could probably use. I didn't push the color too much. I mean, I could have put probably a little more greens and stuff like that in them.
Jim, I'm going to ask a weird question, but because you have this affinity for, the phthalo green.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so
No.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at this picture and I'm not seeing the green on the muzzle. I'm seeing the blue. Will the blue come in later?
It's a blue-green. It could be blue-green. It could be blue. It could be blue.
Okay. That's what
It could be blue. I mean, yeah, for you normal humans, it's blue.
Okay. I'm just thinking
For us, I'm going having fun.
Okay. There you go. Now
That's the thing is it's also you just got to go a little bit. Got to be a little bit on unexpected with your colors. You can't be too when you're too perfect. It's just a photograph. When you add a bunch of your own colors, just basically all I do is just replace
I have a
blue with phthalo green, and I can, it looks different.
I have a signature color, but it won't work in this instance.
You got to make it work. You got to figure out how to
How do
make
I
it
put
work.
turquoise in here?
Yeah, you can put turquoise instead of phthalo green. You could try it. Yeah, got it.
That's phthalo turquoise.
Yeah, you really phthalo same thing. I mean, I get turquoise by using
pretty dark.
Blue. Oh, so if you got it, I mean, it should be the same. I mean, it should be.
It's very dark, and you can mix it with just with alizarin and all that stuff. But I hadn't thought of that. Now you've created a monster.
I figured, yeah, now she's gone.
No,
she took it, and she's running with it, which is smart.
Going crazy.
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
she's winning all these awards and forgot about all this little people. Just like that. That's usually what happens.
No, not even hardly. Can't even imagine that. I know. I hate showing my stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, I belong to a cooperative, and it's all I can do. I paint like a fiend because I love painting, and I can't keep. I keep taking stuff out and putting stuff in, and then I just don't show up because I don't want to know what people like or don't
There's so many chickens out there.
Yep, that's me.
I mean, Lynette, look at Lynette out here. I mean, she's winning awards and she's getting her stuff in all over the place.
Yeah, you are, aren't you, Lynette? I forgot about that.
She does pretty good.
I know she does.
So I'm not sure if Stephen's still here. She goes to bed early.
Oh, does she?
No, Lynette's still.
No, I'm here. I didn't put in all those beautiful colors.
What beautiful colors?
Right, for the lights.
I am getting ready for the light.
Oh.
And that is one of the things too. I'm sorry I did not say this. I'm really kind of just thinking about this now. Just because you said that, Lynette. I've kind of forgot what I'm just kind of going through the motions here. To get the light to stand out in this painting, you got to have darks. Right. That's why I put in so many darks down in here. Get them in early. And in him, the same thing. You got to get the darks in. So even when I'm even pushing it a little dark, because I know that there's a mid-tone yet color of the fur that's going to probably take me to the midtones and be the transition into the highlights of the
Right.
highlights, because the highlights, this is all going to be highlights, and a lot of this stuff's going to be highlights. But if you don't have the underneath stuff in there rich and dark, when you put the white and highlights on and over it and stuff, it's just going to, you're not going to have any color. You're just going to be real flat. You're going to have white, and it's going to look terrible. So you got to have color underneath to give everything a biting chance.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to,
Start over.
I'm stopping, but I'll just go in and put a bunch of darks in, so.
All
tomorrow.
right.
Yeah,
Well,
Or just take your rag like I do a lot, or your scraper.
that scraper. What a great tool.
Yeah, it is. I took out a whole swash of things the other day. I was like, oh, I really love oil paint.
You get a chance to do. You get a chance for saves.
Yeah, man.
So I'm just using my big brush here, my finger brush, and just pushing a few things over and getting the little things there. I think that would be good. I mean, I think I can, this is all simplified. I think I'm just going to go back in now and just use a bristle brush and just tackle the back edge of where it's going to go.
You mean for the carving out the back of the dog?
Not the dog, but the other.
That's what I'm talking about. You carve out the back of the dog with the bristles.
Yeah, I want to put the dark in there, and then I can put the light on top of it, and it'll work out better.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
yeah, I'm going back to transparent oxide and green. Maybe just add a touch more green to it. Not much. Oh, that's too much.
yeah, I'm gonna have to leave, but
See, I knew it. I just sent it. I just said
Lynette,
it goes to bed early. Lynette goes to bed early.
I've been painting a lot. I paint, I'd take a class at DuPage Art League.
Yeah.
I know you don't like that, but
Are they better than me? Are they better than me?
are you kidding? No, I'm doing my own stuff, and he's
You're teaching.
instructor helping me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So
Just checking with you, Lynette. I figure,
I know, but
she's gone.
yeah, so I'll go back and do the underpainting. I took a good picture of this, so
Okay.
yeah.
I'm thinking about moving stuff anyway.
And I still need to do something about the shape. The shape of the face is not as good as yours, of course.
It takes time. It takes time.
Yeah.
This looks like crap, but it's my crap. I know where everything's got to go yet.
No, it's not. It doesn't look like crap to me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But thank you very much.
Oh, no problem, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Sweet dreams.
We'll keep working on it. Take care.
Yeah, working on it. All right.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Right. Sweet dreams.
That's good enough for that. Kind of. See, what I was afraid of is this line here is going up too close to his mouth. Bad layout. So bring that up and fake it off. Fake it. Let's see. Okay. I got that in. Now I can do. Okay, let's get a little bit.
Which line were you talking about, James?
The horizon line. I was just,
Oh,
playing with it here, trying to bring it. I had to bring it down a little bit, and it's just trying to see what it's going to look like.
so you're
If I
gonna
need to
up.
lower. Huh?
You're gonna move it down or up?
Well, that's the thing. I don't want to move it up because of where it lands over here on the snout.
Oh,
It's too high over here. But then I got too much sky.
yeah.
So it's just like, so it's could be a little bit of both. I might have to move a little bit of both here. I can move this down a hair more, and then get rid of a little bit more, and then bring this down a hair more. Anyway,
Just trying to see how you think.
yeah, me too. Oh God, I just like, what were you thinking when you laid this out? No, I it's close enough.
Yeah, it looks
I
good.
keep going, it's close enough. Yeah, it's not really what you're supposed to ever say, but I'm just going, yeah, it's just, it is close enough. At this point, it's not a,
Yeah, I gridded mine out and mine is a lot higher to the top of the,
yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah, I just didn't want to come near the nose. I didn't want to, you
That-
come up here and you start to cut in the nose. Down here, you get in the mouth. Then you get the chop. Show.
Mhm.
There's not a good spot there for it to work.
Yeah.
So, at least in my mind. So I'm just going, that one. I'll just keep it there, and I can always bring it down. Yeah, bring it down lower. It might. And I'm gonna do a drawing check on it too, and maybe you'll find out that everything goes up a little higher too. Maybe I'm just drawing from the back seats. Okay. Don't like that brush. We have to go to a different one. Okay. I'm gonna start working some of the fur here now, the lighter midtones. Let me see what I have here. This is phthalo green and transparent oxide with white. Slightly green, but not much with white and stuff at 7 here. This is a lot like painting one of those Highland cows, right? Shoot, I forgot we painted Highland cows. Oh man, you guys didn't need to paint this guy. We already went through this. Anyway, this is the transparent red side with white in it. Definitely see it right here on the top ridge of his nose here. Just at 7. That'll bring it up here probably to his temples. And then right here on the side of his mouth there. Coming up there, up to the nose. Okay, that means it will have to be over here somewhere. And top of his head. Just a little bit right below almost on the bottom of the lip, right before his skin, that dark skin of the lip. Yeah, just starts. And then we'll start. See if we can twist those brushes off. Find the tufts of hair where they go.
So you're already leaving texture?
Yeah, leaving areas for my lights to come in. Yeah, I'm kind of going pretty fast here. I can see it a lot, really heavy, the warmer right here. And then it kind of just fades out after that. There's a couple light spots here. They're really close, but not good enough. So I'm just working those shadows a little bit more.
James, my battery's dying on my iPad, so I'm gonna switch it to my phone.
It's always a good excuse, you know. I I gotta
Get close,
wish
get
I
close
could use it.
time to show it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, we're done. Oh,
Unplugged in everything.
yeah.
Mine's plugged in, but my iPad's getting old and it's just losing its gumption.
Juice real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get another one. Just don't want to bite the bullet.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Let's see. So if I lose you, I'll be back. But
Promise. Yeah, we don't believe
yeah,
that.
next week.
Yeah, she's done. I'm done. Ah, yeah. I've already painted like for 5 hours today, trying to fix that Saturday morning chaos.
Are you working on your own stuff?
Yeah, I'm forcing my students to work on it with me.
Oh,
I don't know what's wrong, why you think there's something wrong with that.
I don't know. I just, hey,
Maybe what we saw, what you posted, was that before you worked on 5 hours of it today?
no,
Oh, okay.
5 hours today
Oh,
trying
okay.
to get
All
it there.
That's why I was like, what's wrong with that picture?
Well, it's usually they don't take that long, but you never know where they're gonna. Hopefully, they're gonna go somewhere after this too. So maybe my gallery sees it or something, and I can have a chance to get it out of here. She's back.
Your new Western Gallery.
Sorry, I'm trying to leave it.
Yeah, there you are.
She doesn't know how to turn it off.
Brian.
You got to turn it off your microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It sounds like you got it.
Yeah, I think it shut down my other one.
Oh,
And sorry, I get stressed out.
yeah, you should be, man. We're good from now on, man. It's like giving you a break all the time, and you keep doing that to us.
I know. The things you put up with.
I tell you.
Hmm.
Anyway, all right. Yeah, all right. Paint is, a lot of times when I'm doing this too, it's the paint takes a while when I'm putting it on there to get to the right level of thickness and play before it really starts to, hold the paint strokes right.
Mhm.
So right now it's a lot of times it's just you go till it hits that mark, and now it should be pretty good. Now I should start to be able to put in a few lights. One of the big areas I do is I'm going to shoot for the big spots, easy spots. Go for the easy ones. The ones down here where they go pretty quick. So I'm going to jump down to like my lighter colors first, and I'm going to go with one of my lighter colors is transparent oxide and green, but it's on the red side, transparent side with a white. And so I was thinking about putting that in here, just throwing it in first and getting this one spot here, putting them in one little spot at a time.
Are you using a bristle now?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to switch.
Yeah. You got to switch to a bristle when you start to put at this point, or you won't feather out and get all those
So I
extra
must be learning because I asked you.
Yeah, well, yeah, about time. Oh, I mean, no, did I say that out loud? Yeah.
Yes.
I heard you.
All right.
I think we all heard you.
It's about time.
Only been 3 years.
But
Okay.
you count yourself really good, well trained.
Well, I've learned a lot from him.
Yeah, gonna say.
Yeah,
I tell people all the time.
yeah, sure you do. So I'm just looking
I
for
was
the light.
bragging on you the other day.
Yeah, his ears must ring a lot.
Yeah, you must ring.
I'm just coming back and trying not to.
See, we're making him blush.
Yeah, you were.
Okay.
And that's about it right there. We're starting to get some things happening here on the. It's one thing is just trying to keep the groups from filling in. You know,
Yeah.
I like them to find out where they connect, but not to let them fill in. So you got to keep these dark patches around here. So, you know, you sneak up on this dog.
Well, I must be learning something because my dogs are starting to look like more like Goldens and Beagles.
Even though I'm painting beagles though.
Well, at first they were all Beagles because I think I had Beagles a lot,
Yeah.
you know.
It does. But you know, someday, you know, Goldens will be the ones you want to go for.
I'm waiting for a miniature Golden.
Ah.
Yeah, something near 40 pounds or less.
Yeah.
I got 200 pounds of dog.
I know you do.
These guys, Fenn is 106 pounds.
Wow.
Bjorn's 96.
Gosh.
You know, and when they decide that they are gonna go see somebody,
There's no
just-
holding them back.
Yeah.
you try holding them back, but they just start to dig their claws in and pull. It's like, oh my God, guys, give me a break here. Oh, they go. Hey, they go. But you know,
I can imagine. I mean, my one Puggle, she's only 40 pounds and she can really pull.
oh yeah,
I can imagine.
40's good.
Oh, no, she's 20 pounds. Sorry.
Oh well,
I
20.
was gonna say.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's only 20.
That's a big one.
No.
So how are we doing here? We got getting some.
That wasn't me.
No, that was me. Sorry.
Uh,
Well, I've been turning it off because I figured you could hear the snoring over here, but now I turn it back on because they're kind of quiet.
what, the dogs are snoring?
Well, yeah, that's my Shih Tzus. You know,
Oh.
they snore. Have you not lived with a Shih Tzu?
No,
They snore. Oh my God.
that's funny. My guys run in their sleep.
Yeah.
So
Is that from their smushed face, kind of? The Shih Tzus?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think all the smush faced dogs sort of snore.
Yeah.
they probably can't help it, right?
No, they can't really.
I mean, they have shit is kind of squished up there.
Yeah. Yeah. They snore.
Yeah,
And
my Puggle does too, kind of.
Yeah, I bet your puzzle does. This one of them snorts at you when she's talking.
Oh, how
Yeah,
cute.
her talking is snorting, and so you're like, okay, whatever. I'm sorry. She just goes on. It's like, okay. Today was bad. She let the vet know she was not happy.
Oh,
Would you have shots?
Yeah, it was that time, and
Yeah.
one of them has a really bad. It's a drug resistant bacteria on her skin that we have been fighting
Oh.
for years. Yeah, it's a different one every time we go in, almost. So now we have a new drug that we're going to have to try. So She and I see the vet quite often.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
that gets expensive too.
She's a very expensive dog.
Yeah.
She's very high maintenance, very expensive.
Is it hard to take yours, James, to the vet? With them being so big? I mean, most
Just
dogs
getting-
don't like to go.
Yeah, just getting them in the. No, I don't tell them where they're going.
Oh no,
But
our Great Dane didn't do that either. You didn't tell her where we were going.
yeah,
Either. She never.
Don't they catch on?
yeah, but
Well, they do. Yeah, they're smart.
they're
Yeah.
smart. But Goldens still like everybody
Yeah.
until
the thing.
until they meet them and they go, wait a second. No, I remember this place.
Mine are very, both of them do really well going to the vet and getting in and out of the car, all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah,
I'm not sure how after today, how we're gonna
They
be.
might have changed everything, huh?
yeah.
They got a
You
lot
were
of.
mean to me. You were mean to me.
Well, I said to the vet, I go, Zoe's going to be sitting on the other side of the car and with her back to me on the way back. She will be really pissed.
You know, when they don't look at you, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, but she forgave me when it was time for dinner.
Aw.
Here and stared at me. They're very cute, but they are definitely they're nowhere near. My border collie mix was the smartest thing, and he was just, speaking of alpha dog, he was alpha dog. I couldn't do anything about it. They even warned me when I took him to training. This dog is going to be alpha dog the rest of your life and his life.
You lose.
That's what they told me. I said, oh my gosh, they were right.
They had his number, huh?
Oh, they right before it'd be the next, we would be doing a certain segment in the training, and then they would go pick up the black dog. That's what they call them, the black dog, and they would do a demo for next week. And he'd never done it, but he was really good at following their commands, and so he would demo for them, and then I'd have to spend the whole rest of the week learning how to do it from him.
Uh-huh.
He was teaching you, huh?
He was very smart. Gosh. And everybody in my friends and my family all just, adored him. Couldn't do anything wrong,
Well, it's-
except he could
Dogs.
disappear.
Yeah.
Could disappear in the dark.
That, yeah. Well, they're not anything like a terrier, though, right?
Oh, a border collie?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, terriers are with
Oh yeah.
food and everything.
Oh
and,
no.
Well,
Well, okay. Border collies would rather work than eat.
yeah.
And so that was my only problem with him, is he did not like to eat if we didn't run 6 miles a day.
Yeah, I can see that. I do that too.
Yeah, it was, I take him 3 miles in the morning, but if we didn't do a 3 mile in the evening, he was like, no, I'm not eating. And he would
Wow.
he'd go a whole week without having a real meal. That's why he was,
Wow.
he stayed very thin, and that's why I had him for 18 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
It's
for
a long time.
bigger dog, yeah.
Yeah, he was very healthy. I guess you don't need to feed him quite as much.
Yeah, you want to keep them thin and light.
Yeah, he was, man. But he was still too heavy for me. He's 40 pounds when
Yeah.
I still had to lift him at the end. It's terrible.
Oh,
That is terrible. They are tough.
They're the best, though. They're just
they
wonderful.
just don't live long enough.
I know they don't. I'm with you. Oh, our Dane only lived 10 years. That nearly killed me.
Oh, yeah.
I won't ever
They
do that.
don't live long, the great.
No, I won't ever do that again to myself.
That's a lot of torment. Yeah.
It is. It was trauma. Let's talk about sweet dogs.
My
Oh.
Aunt Lucy had Great Danes, and she must
Oh.
have went through about 4 of them when I was little.
Wow.
Because but they'd have to back out of her room because she'd have so much stuff in her room, they couldn't turn around.
I believe it. And they're so good about not knocking anything over, which really cracked me up. I was like, how is that possible? You know?
If they feel bad, they have a conscience.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, giant. Yeah, they feel
Yeah, we have a couple Great Danes on our walk. We don't really talk to them, but they talk to us.
yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? You're in my line. Get out of here.
We don't have we have a Great Dane on our walk too, which is the funniest thing to see is that he's so nice to the Shih Tzus.
Yeah.
But he's nice to everybody, this Great Dane. So I'm always surprised at but his companion, who's some kind of a, mixed breed of some sort, Stella doesn't like us to have anything to do with Max. She's very particular. Max is my dog. I can tell. That's what the deal is. It's so handsome. Handsome.
Right. Well, as you see, I'm starting to billow out the fur,
Mm-hmm.
but it all starts underneath. You can't do this,
Yeah.
get a soft look without doing the work underneath.
Yeah.
This stuff's just topping, and that's where you got to put it in as topper strokes. Simple, clean strokes. Don't get too carried away. This needs so much work. I don't want to go too much farther. Drawing wise, I just don't want to, put in too much more color. So let's work on a few tulips with the remaining time here of 20 minutes. And we'll just put in the really dark spots and start to feed them in here. Synthetic would again be a perfect one to kind of just to catch the stuff with it. So I got a couple new rosemaries here, which I'll sacrifice.
New
Are they
rosemary.
sending you more free brushes?
They only
New
sent them once.
rosemary's woo.
They only sent them to me once.
Wow.
No, that's more than the rest of us ever got.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm trying to get over there for next year to do a workshop in their place because it's supposed to be really.
Do you have a signature group of brushes?
Not yet. I should talk to her about them though.
Yeah, I was gonna
Heck
say.
yeah.
I was gonna say you should because maybe I should start throwing that out there. Oh, I used rosemary brushes on this
Yeah.
on my Instagram and tag them.
And then maybe I do that. I tag them and all my guys. So yeah, you can't help it. You got to tag them.
Yeah, that's what
they might not see it, but it's good.
Yeah, I'll do that because they follow me, which is kind of weird. Don't know why.
You never know. You do something. You do flowers and stuff.
Well,
They like that stuff.
It might be. Yeah, that's a very English thing to do.
Yeah.
Might be what it is.
Well, yeah. They said they'd bring me over, but we'll see.
Where are they at?
York.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's York. Yeah.
York. It's supposed to be
Northern England.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you haven't done a workshop there, James.
No.
Say, let them bring you over, then we will all
Then we'll come.
across the sea.
Yes. Well, there's that, and I do want to do Cornwall too.
Oh, me too. I would love to go to Cornwall.
I can. There's that Potash guy there, hanging around.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's just so scenic. It's just like, oh my God.
I got accused years ago when I was in England after I gone to school and I graduated, and I got a gift to go to Europe, and so I'm sitting on the, I don't know what they call it, the levee or whatever it is, in Torquay, which is southern England.
Oh yeah.
And somebody asked me a question, and then they said, "Oh, are you from Cornwall?" To this day, to this day, I guess it's because they didn't recognize the accent. I was like, "What? Cornwall? Okay, that's a good one."
You do got that Cornish accent, you know.
No, that's
You're a
hilarious.
little corny. Maybe you're just a little corny.
It makes me laugh because that was just so. What a joke. Cornwall.
So, James, are you using the darker red to start out with?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
My darker
Okay.
one, I'm going my light one. Yeah, trying to just get them in there. It's just, and then I'll just
Now
hit
I see the reason for the green dog.
and then I'll put them in there.
Now you get a point of the green dog here.
Do you?
Yeah, with the red tulips.
Oh, you didn't know we were
Mm.
doing red tulips?
No, I didn't even think of it. My brain just didn't click. Very cool. All right. I shall be going more blue-green.
So you're gonna dive onto this one. Are you gonna paint this one?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No.
You're not gonna paint this one?
Kidding. Yes, of course I am.
Okay.
Yeah. It
Okay.
just won't be today.
I know. I was just checking. I mean,
Yeah. No. I mean, I've
mean-
already drawn it out, and I have time this week. Last week was insane. I had no time. But this
Ah.
week I have time. Yay.
I know. It's amazing when just release of.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Time.
go. Ooh.
It's
I
like,
feel terrible if I don't paint every day. I have some kind of problem with that.
Hey,
Well,
Well,
James,
that's
did you,
good, because that's how you get really good.
Well, I've been painting every day since I started back in 2017.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I paint every day. It's not always, it's definitely not always oil. But it's something. And if I don't paint, it might be gouache. And if
You're
I don't,
kind of like your dog that doesn't run, has to run 6 miles, right? A day.
yeah, it's embarrassing. It
I
really
gotta
is.
run. God, sorry guys. I gotta run.
Gotta go paint. I mean, I'm sure that's exactly the way I am.
Yeah, no, I know. I get antsy when I just start thinking about it. I could be painting. I could be painting.
I could be painting and I could do it this way.
Yeah.
I could do it that.
There is this really cool show. I get it on YouTube from England. It's called Fake or Fortune or Forged.
Okay.
Forged or fake. But it's really cool about old masters being faked, or are they finding originals or are they finding a fake one? And it's really cool because it goes through all the scientific stuff of these of the paintings, like,
Right.
and it's so cool to see them x-rayed and what's underneath them. And
What's
some of
that
these
on, James?
it's on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube.
I can
Okay.
get it on
I'll
YouTube.
have to
You
go
can get
look
it. Yeah,
look
you can.
that.
It's free on YouTube.
It's called Fake or what?
Fake or Fortune.
Fake or Fortune. Oh, I'll have to check it out.
yeah, I've
Sounds
seen that.
interesting.
too.
I bet
Hey,
you learn a
James.
lot from it too.
You do. You find out the provenance of a painting is very important. So your paintings, make sure they have something to them. So when you sell them, and so when people do buy them, it's someday they can find, it's not a fake, it's original. This guy really
Wow.
painted like that? Yeah, what an idiot.
Well, I get a lot of flack because I always forget to sign mine. And
Oh,
every day I go into the in the gallery and they go, "Oh, this must be Nancy's. It's not signed."
Yeah.
I just laugh. I go, "No, that's not mine. I can tell you who that is." And I said, "But I can't tell you why I don't sign mine." But she definitely didn't sign for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Hey, pardon me just a minute. James, could you please talk a little bit about the process of putting those tulips in and the paint that you grabbed at the beginning and the progression there?
Yes, ma'am. I can. I
Thank
can.
you.
I'd be
Where's
happy
she
to.
from?
Yeah. All right. Well, she has such a great accent. She
Doesn't
loves it.
she?
She does.
That Tennessee accent.
Is it
Thank
Tennessee? It's
you.
not Tennessee.
Yes, it's Tennessee.
Okay, just checking. You never know.
Oh, I know.
Well, yeah, I'm just basically I started off with the quinacridone red, rose red deep, and with the mixture of the cad red light or cad red medium. Sorry, that's just so confusing. But
Mhm.
putting those two together before, and I'm using them straight. I just used that straight here. These are all the same color. These are all
Yeah.
the exact same color. It's just the colors I put down underneath is changing them. So I was just thinking ahead when I darkened in some places warmer, kept some things purpler back over here and greener over here, and it just letting the color mix with them a little bit. And then when I need to have them a little stronger, I'll just come back again and hit them again with fresh paint. I'll probably have to do that a little bit more as I go. And I'm just really, I was just following. I starting with groups, just basically looking at the groups in these front ones, trying to get the height and where they end up, and then into the next one, just following the next one and following the line of them. So if you count all these, they're the exact same number, is that it's in there too.
Mhm.
And if you believe that,
Mhm.
hey, I got
Yeah.
some land I want to sell you.
This is where you say to yourself, let me put down just the essentials so that people will know they're tulips.
Yes. Well, and that's a nice thing about the tulips as a flower too to paint. They're pretty much some of the easiest flowers you can paint.
Mhm.
So that's another thing. You got a tough dog to do. The fur on the dog is working. It probably has to go a little bit more, but before I go into any finish on that kind of stuff any farther, this is really good though. I like the tail.
Mhm.
But any more in here, it's going to be overworked. So I want to make sure before I do that everything's, lining up right. I don't have an eye too high to type things like that before I tighten it up. And it won't go, I'm still going to try to keep the looseness of it and then just bring it in slightly tighter.
Can you show us what the tulips in the background will look like?
Yeah, little
Or,
teeny
or
one.
you won't?
I will change. I'm going to change them up too because I'm just going to go to a different version. Let me see this. This is the.
Okay.
I'm going to go with just a little bit more white into a warmer red of the cad red, medium, and alizarin,
Okay.
and we'll try that back there. I'm going to just start with them small
Mhm.
and just work my way here. And I'm going to, like I said, count. The tough thing is the stems, painting all the stems in.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of times, just getting a first row in and making sure that counts. Then the ones back in here, you can be a little more haphazard with because they're going to be smaller, and then you can get a little bit less and less and less until you get to that one line where you got to find out where that is. So I should have planned out that a little bit better.
Did you put green underneath? Is that
Yes,
what you have? Green?
I
Gray?
have a little bit of green, but I have a little bit of purple, and
Oh, okay.
it's just scrubbed in there a little bit.
Yeah.
And so these colors are going to be a little bit brighter against that.
That's what I was thinking. They look a lot brighter than I was thinking.
Yeah. The green will go away. I mean, it'll start to look green on its own. And it just has to be dark anyway. It's going to have to be exactly green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's pretty much how I'll do it. And I'm just going to over here, just going to just hit the big spots. If you hit a few really, you want to hit a couple of these guys in little gangs of numbers, kind of rich, little strong little guys here,
Mm-hmm.
little grouping. That will keep your mind off of all those little guys.
And all the stems that you didn't put in.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe I didn't do that. I didn't do any stems. That's a bullshit. But I will do some down in here. They have theirs coming here. But this is the red, and then I'm just going to run the lighter red. I got to find out which one is going to be. There's going to be one that goes a long ways into these things. When you do this front section. Yeah, it's going to have to be a little bit lighter, more mid. But that's what I'll be doing. Is just building the sides of basically I have the body done. I'm kind of in here. I just got to, come in and figure out the outsides a little bit more and lightness. Make sure it takes. Right now, it's not taking. It's just kind of
Right.
just the sides.
And then, and don't forget to show us what you decided you're going to do with you are going to do some leaves, I'm sure.
These? Oh, yeah. Oh, these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be with a bigger. Here, I can put in a few of those for you quick.
Yeah, just so in case. I'm just
That's
thinking
what
about not running out of time here, but that's what I'm thinking.
we're always running out of time.
I know. Yeah, that's true. That's life.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to start with just a medium color, just for getting thing thicks and thins.
Okay.
Start off with a flat brush and just twist it open. That's usually all they do.
Okay.
So I'll find out where I want the big one to go, and just start with a thin, and then just push and push, and then let it dye into the color.
Wow, that looks blue almost.
It almost is.
Wow.
Oh, no.
No, it's just one stroke after another.
Yeah,
Easy strokes.
I
Well,
like
some-
how painterly that looks.
I know. Isn't that wonderful? That's the
Uh-huh.
reason I wanted to see it, is because I love the color on top of the dark color underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, that's all I have to paint. I don't have to paint everything back down there. I don't have to paint it all the way
Right.
down to the ground. As long as I release the pressure on the brush after I turn it back to flat, I'm drawing it, I just release the pressure a little bit. It does all the work for you, and you can get you might have to come and warm it up top spots, but it's not that big a deal.
Whoa, that's really gorgeous.
So just twisting the brush.
So that'll be like the second or third row back, and then you'll have lighter, brighter colors in the front.
Yeah, just a little bit warmer,
Okay.
slightly warm.
That's what I meant, warmer. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's why you're the boss. And I'm
Don't
not.
forget it. Okay.
I'm trying not to.
No, that's okay. I'm not. I don't. I'm not. I take everything with a grain of salt. It's no big deal. Yeah, a lot of little twisting these guys in.
Mm.
And especially when you after you get a couple of them done, now it's like so easy to, finish the rest darker ones off in here. All you got to do is push down enough to get a line, and that's all you need.
Mm.
But that's me. That's how I kind of work. I don't work to paint every every leaf and stuff.
Right.
But I like to catch the idea if I can.
No, yeah, I was going to say, I like this look, and that's why I was going to ask you. Because I figured that's what you would do.
Well, if you use that one paint, you'll have it made. Your aqua paint, or is it aqua? Wait, it's turquoise.
Yeah.
Turquoise. Oh yeah, your turquoise
Phthalo
paint.
turquoise.
Phthalo turquoise. I get you know,
It's always
Let it
always
ride.
a great color with red.
let it ride.
It's always a really good color with red. It's
Yeah.
a little bright for this. So yeah.
Yeah, you just got to, have fun with it. Experiment. Just, usually you always find that red. You put a red in there and stuff. That's going to treat it, differently than anything else would.
Okay, now the background is looking green next to the
Back in here,
yeah.
starts to work, doesn't it?
Yeah. Wow. How about that?
See, I didn't do anything. Didn't do anything, and it worked. Now we just got to get the greens and reds up here, and we ran out of time. Let's see what you guys did. We're getting there, guys. Yeah,
Oh man.
but that's exactly how we'll be putting them in. And if I need to warm up, usually it's going to be the top of one of these guys. It's just
Mhm.
basically muscle memory, following it up
Oh,
and just
wow.
adding that
Yeah.
in there. And there won't be much. And then these guys, see how fast they go in pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's why, you get the dog done and then you put these guys in over it.
Was that a rosemary brush?
It is a rosemary brush. Oh, yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Brand new ones too. I tell you,
Yeah. Wow.
they are the Jim Swanson collection. I got to
I
work
think
on
you should call it the Swanee.
the Swanee.
Swanee collection.
It's a
Yeah,
Swanee
the Swanee
collection.
collection.
There we go. Or the Swan Song collection, which is, the last. You don't want to go there.
Time's running out enough. Let's not
Yeah.
talk.
So yeah, a lot. Yeah, as you can start to see, a lot of work to do on some of these flowers, but trying to keep some of it down. Just working with the negative areas of the flower. Just using the brightness of the middle petal to kind of form the rest of the other parts of the flower.
Yeah.
So got some yellow greens to put in here. I put in all these leaves. Now I got to go back and put in all the other stuff. But that's about it. Like the background, the sky. I think we can handle that. We
Yeah.
got the color for it. So I think we're pretty good shape that way. I just want to make sure the drawing's right before I put in my final strokes. I'll bring it in close. And it's like you can see, I did not do much on that face at all. Yeah, but this hair's, some of those are good strokes, decent strokes. And then down in here, some of those are okay too. Just, I'll get in front of it and noodle it out a little bit better. But I think that'll work. So we have Renee painted and Kathleen painted.
Yep.
And did you?
I didn't paint. I got my canvas toned and my grid on there, and then I watched you. I did get all my paint mixed up.
Wait a second. Let's hear it. We got to see this.
Oh,
You mixed up all that paint,
You mix the paint. Let's see.
and
it.
you got to. You
Whoa.
did.
yeah.
Wow.
All right.
How'd you do on the last one?
I haven't finished it. I haven't really started it. I have the paint in the case with the top and some clove oil to keep it moist. I've got to try to get to that tomorrow. I had some events that I had to do.
Uh
So yeah, I need to get to it before the paint dries up.
huh. Or you got to start all over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
I'm
know.
getting lots of practice on mixing paint.
Well, I tell you, that first painting, your fix on it was very good. You really fixed it up nicely. You really nailed it. So congrats on that one.
Thank you. Well, I hope to do another one.
I know, but you're mixing paint and you're drawing it in. It's just now you just when you get there, you get there. It's no big deal with us. Well, you hit one out of the park, so we're letting you sit for a while.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right. All right, you take her easy. All right, let's see. Are we on the phone or we are not? No,
I'm on the phone.
You're on the Samsung?
Yep. Yeah,
That's you?
me. Yeah,
All
because
right.
my other one died.
All right.
Oh, look at you.
Let me.
She keeps up
Oh,
with
that
me.
doesn't help.
I know it.
She
I'm just
does.
trying the lights. Not good.
Oh, but the drawing is, I can tell,
What a good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
you kept up so well.
Yeah.
And you put the paint in the right spots. I love the richness of your browns
Oh.
in the thing are really nice. Good job on that. I would just say, when you're probably going to go like one more step lighter on the fur, right?
Yeah.
In the tufts, in the tuft area. I mean, the tufts of the fur.
Where they have, a lot of light.
Just take it easy. It's not going to be a giant jump from where you are. It's probably going to be one step, or
right.
It should not be white.
Okay. Well,
I don't want
I
you.
was
We
thinking
can always.
I didn't have enough dark on the bottom, so you think I should go back in? I mean, I know I do in the middle because I added more. Because when you started laying the color over it, I saw.
You saw what it's supposed to. What happens? What you're supposed to pay attention to do. This is what happens. That trust. I don't know where it is. You guys just kind of just forget about it.
I just get intimidated by putting that much dark on, but it really works.
It does. It saves you time.
Yeah.
It does. It's just, you get away with a lot of stuff in there. And as long as it's dark and you got some purples in there, some interesting colors, and the green in there, and then you bring those almost the same colors on top of it with a little bit of white, they do the job,
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's pretty fast.
It doesn't have to be a brain freeze, you don't have to paint, at some point, if you're really like some people want to be just flower people, you got to go a lot farther, but we don't have to go quite that far.
Okay, well, I need to add more though, right? At the bottom.
But you also, you got a few more things to add in there, and then you still got, the one heads. I don't have those in either. I don't have the, the ones that haven't opened yet.
Oh,
but the dog, you got the dog in. You got the dog part in. I mean, that was a lot.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
really good job on that.
Thanks. I think I'm finally getting the hang of Goldens a little. At least it doesn't look like a beagle anymore.
Oh yeah,
Oh, no.
And then we'll go to we're going to go right on to German Shepherds.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, James.
No worries, girl. Good job.
Oh, thanks. I'll try not to screw it up.
Again, please don't. Just work. Oh, we that's part of painting. That's the lucky things we have here. Is just we have chances. You don't have to be right till the end. We can just play with.
When you screw up, you learn, right?
Yeah, and just pay attention.
Yeah.
What you did, and that's all it is. Anyway, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
So, anything else you guys need to say? You guys got any big ideas?
No, I still want to do the horses.
Well, the horses, like I said, would be our 2-week painting. If that's okay, that would be next week. Start the next week.
That sounds great. I'd love to paint a horse.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is multi-headed horses.
Yeah, this is
like a Hydra horse.
Yeah, this is pretty. Yeah, when I saw that, I just went, "Oh man, that'll be a challenge."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. But I've seen paintings like it, where great artists did these horses heads just like this. Not the same photo or anything like that, but they just glow. They're pretty cool if you paint them right. Composition, you got a good composition. You can get away with a bunch of heads just like that.
I was
Did you put them together, or you found it?
I found them and just kept cropping it.
Oh, so you did arrange it then, kind of.
Yeah, I did rearranged it, but not a
Yeah.
whole, not majorly. This is, still, this is a guy who gave us the rights to paint his stuff, so it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you ever see Jill?
Yes,
So-
I hate her. She sucks. She sucks. She's too.
such a
When
bad
anybody who's
painter.
good, I think
Speaking of horses, yeah. Speaking of
she's
horses,
too good.
yeah, is she amazing? Yeah.
She is. She is.
I was watching something she was doing today, and I said to myself, okay, never mind.
I think she's probably the one I saw, and that's what I was thinking about these when I ran across these fat heads of horses. I
That's what
probably
I was thinking.
something of hers.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that's exactly what I was thinking. It looks
I
like
can-
something Jill would have done. Yeah.
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 And that's half the thing about finding things to paint
Mhm.
is, you got to know what's out there. You got to, see how other people painted something. And then when you're looking through your photos and you see something, you kind of know where it could go. How this thing could look,
Yeah.
some of the more
Yeah,
dumbest-
she's very good at being able to come up with some, and she says she gets a lot of it from her dreams. I wish
Wow.
that would
yeah,
happen.
me too. Oh yeah. That's a good one. I love
Wouldn't
that.
I like to do that? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using that one too.
It never happened.
I dreamed about these goldens jumping over my head and swimming. And I just had to paint it.
I know when somebody told me that, I was like, no,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, you just fake it. That's the thing is you got to make up a story, and not, other artists won't believe it, but the client, the people with the money, they will.
People with the money. I have to
They
remember.
want to.
Yeah, they want to. They want the story to go with it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I
that's
do
half
have
of
stories.
half of it too.
Yeah, I do have stories when I do things, though.
Do
I've
ya?
only learned that is, when I am cornered by somebody in the gallery, what made you do this? I've sort of learned I have to have a story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can say, oh, I did it in class.
No, and I have a lot of those. I have a lot of things that I've done in class, and I don't take them down there because then I can't come up with this story, that they would like.
You got to make it up. You got to make it up sometimes.
Maybe I need to do that. Spend more
You got the dream one. You can reuse that dream one 100,000 times.
wish. I could.
On every painting. I dreamed it. Yeah, I dreamed it.
Yeah, it was a dream.
That was a nightmare, but I dreamed it. See,
Yep, I saw this golden in a bed of tulips.
and I just did it. I got up and I had to paint it.
And there it was.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's
have a painting that was literally something that I had to put together that was really, and I call it nightmare.
Hmm.
And it's a bunch of different things that all go together, but they literally, I had to draw them from other places. And so I don't know how people do that. I mean, but I learned from doing that. That was a nightmare.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That can be really hard. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, so that could be next week. So, if I don't come up with anything better to torture you guys with, that would be for 2 weeks of pain,
Yeah.
which, it's really a lot of times it's just the big heads.
Yeah.
But I just painted this one today, and it was, you got to paint them big or you can't do the eyes right. It seems like you got to do them a decent size because, just that's the way I feel. He's got
Is 16 by 20 not big enough?
this size, not for that many horses' heads.
Okay. I'm
So
thinking
we should plan on doing a big one.
I have
Well,
a board.
If you want to do it, you have to do it at least 24 by 12
18.
18 by 24 would be a
Yeah,
good one.
that's what I have one a board like that. So
Yeah,
might be what I'm going to do.
that would probably fit everything in there pretty nice.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
All right.
All right then. And let's see, I got Thursday. I have my Thursday workshop coming up this week. Painting another gold in the water. So that's all I do is just gotta go from one wet dog to another.
What?
So from here. So that's what I'll be doing Thursday and
Are
Friday.
you doing your horses in Kentucky?
I gotta get to that too. I gotta get that done. Yeah, that's what those horses could be. That's the thing I'm thinking ahead of time. Where they could go. So
Okay.
anyway,
All right,
folks.
All
Have
right,
a good
thank
one.
It was another
Great,
good
James.
session. as usual.
Yeah,
Great class.
I will finish this up. You guys finish yours up or get them places. I will definitely be around to give you some critiques and help.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, we
Good to be with
appreciate
you
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good
Night,
night,
guys.
Take
everybody.
care.
Have a good one.
Night.
Thank you.
Next week.
Okay.
See ya.